And then as a creative, I mean, I consider myself a writer first, right? I'm a writer, I'm an author. I'm gifted in writing. My pen is my weapon. But however, as I get sounds, there is the productivity, the production, I would say. So for example, when I get a melody, when I get a song, when I get lyrics, most of the time the Lord, though, through the Holy Spirit, He will give me a melody and the lyrics. So I've sort of in the past couple of, I would think 7-8 years, have developed myself as a producer, because I also write for other people, you know. I co-write as well, or I would just write a song, I'll send it to, you know, few musicians. And so I've sort of been also sharpening that skill. You know, I've sharpened myself in that area. And as a creative director, that for me comes naturally, because as a marketer, professional marketing as well, being a creative director, I always influence the briefs, the direction, the value proposition, the brand design. So that comes naturally. So when I put those two together, that's the role I play. So obviously I have different, you know, musicians that I work with over the years. Some are sessioning, some is the team I have. So it's easier for me to, you know, to send a melody, or we are in studio and I can hear it. I mean, I listen to a lot of music, and music is a natural bone to me. It just flows through my blood veins. So I know when I hear a good note, when chords, how progressions are supposed to be made, or just a flat sound, you know. So over the years, I've trained my ear a lot to help me to play both parts, you know. So I can be in a room with a producer who's well experienced, someone with engineering, mixing, but the skills that I've developed for myself and I've learned, they allow me to play a very important role in the room and influence what is the finale, you know. And also because I'll be performing the song, so the songs, and also because I'll be performing the songs, it's important for me to be comfortable with the sound. You know, there's no use in pushing you know, things that are high, things that are very complicated in studio. Then comes time to deliver them in front of people, of an audience, it's impossible. Or sometimes it's difficult to even get other people to play the songs, you know, because the higher obviously the standard of production, the same level of people you must get. But quality triumphs over everything, over quantity, I always say. But keep it as simple as possible, so that it's not even difficult for you to recreate the different moments. So I would say yes, I consider myself a producer because of the sounds that I get and the songs. But the actual production, I still leave that to people who are expertise, who are excellent in what they do. And definitely the creative direction, that's where I'm strong. You know, sometimes the teams I work with, they enjoy that because they can be more technical, but I can bring in the creativity in terms of the color. You know what I mean? Because music can be very technical, at times, and very black and white. So with the creative, then I bring that, you know, in terms of harmonies, how it's supposed to the progressions are supposed to go. So definitely yes, but I'm always open as a student to learn from the different people that I've worked with, and I've got an excellent team around me as I get to know more people engaging with different nations and languages.